Sponsored by Salud Beer Shop, located at 3306 North Davidson Street in the noted district of Charlotte. Check out their huge selection of craft beer in bottles, cans, and growlers, and see what's on tap in the tasting room. Salud Beer Shop. Drink real beer.
Hi, I'm Glenn. This is Dave. We're the NC Beer Guys. We promote North Carolina craft beer online at ncbeerguys.com. We do these videos to introduce you to some of the great beers that are available across the state, maybe introduce you to a new brewery or to a new brewer who's doing something wonderful and different.
And even new styles.
You just never know, that's right.
Those things.
So today we're drinking the Dirty Commie Heathen Russian Imperial Stout.
Comrade.
That's right. From the Unknown Brewing Company in Charlotte. And this is what they say at Unknown. We are more than just a name. A name does not mean you make great beer, and good beer does not have to have a name. Our job is to stand out. We are the open road with no destination. We are your first kiss or your last time jumping out of the airplane or whatever your wildest adventure is. We are the unknown. So if you need us to have a name, make one up. If you make one up, we prefer you call us something with adventure or America or dragons or something epic.
And I said brewificationalists.
That would be awesome. All we know is that we are good people whose mission is to make really great beer and have fun doing so. Mm-hmm. So our call is to you, step into the unknown.
There you go.
So recently, Unknown released the Dirty Commie Heathen, a Russian Imperial Stout, and this is aged on bourbon-soaked oak staves and dried cherries. This beer is the third bottle release for Unknown. Mm-hmm. And what they say is, when we think of this brew, we think cold, dark, filthy, rich. We're not historians, but another dark, cold leader comes to mind. This beer weighs in at over 4,000 pounds of grain and could easily tax the resources of Premier Stalin, who is prominently featured on the label. We aged bourbon barrel oak and red cherries to make this a real bear. You know, Russian bear, get that. Instead of starting a Cold War, he would have been better off brewing a delicious beer. And unlike the former Soviet Union, this beer ages well. This beer starts life as the brewery's Crash to Kremlin, which is the regular Russian Imperial Stout they produced. And after fermenting, they age it on top of the cherries and the staves, and we get this wonderful, we hope, cherry, oak, bourbon flavor. And I got all head and no beer.
I got some.
But you look how beautiful that is. Dark and substantial. That's like a candy beer.
Mm-hmm.
It has so much promise to it. Dave is not going to say it, but we're drinking out of our stout glasses.
Yes.
And these are very thin, delicate glasses.
So we're warming them up.
As you put your hands on the beer, it will impart some heat to the beer itself, mm-hmm. And this beer should be drunk at something like what, 45
to 50 degrees,
right,
to get the most of the flavors that will become separate when it gets warmer. You don't drink a stout or a porter cold, ice cold. It's got to be warmed up.
It might still be good and a pleasant experience even, but it won't be all it could be.
But the thing is, as I've been saying now, you don't drink beer. You can drink anything else. You experience craft beer, and that's what it's all about. So, what does your nose tell you?
There's some nice little bourbon hints coming in. There's some maltiness. Mm-hmm. I don't get a lot of cherry fruit, sun-dried cherries, whatever that fruit was. Sun-dried cherries, they said, I think.
Look at it stick to the side of the glass.
Yeah, wow. This is a great presentation. Maybe I could have had a little less head on this one.
Yeah, but look. Yeah, okay.
But it's really not going away, and the lacing on that thing.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, I like that.
I love what it promises to be.
That's right.
Great rum. Yeah, see what we got.
Yeah, why don't you just see?
Well, just see what it is. That's what it tastes like.
Experience it.
I stopped feeling our beer.
Experience the beer.
Oh, wow.
It comes, I mean, it's got a little sharp, I would call it a bite at the beginning. Mm-hmm. You know, it's got, as soon as it enters your mouth, it gets a little bite.
Yeah. Is that the tartness from the cherries maybe, or because mostly it's this deep chocolatey stout kind of flavor.
I can get the barrel aging flavor out of it.
The oakness.
That rests on your tongue. That one kind of sticks and slides down your tongue. That's why I feel it.
Yeah, that's good.
Mm. Very, very slight tartness.
And I started to say the cherries are very subtle if they're.
It's there. It's very slight
different people,
tartness.
of course, are going to pick that up differently.
Of course.
Everybody's palate is a little different.
That's right. I just get a slight tartness out of it, which is nice because otherwise people, it's a fruit beer. No, it's not a fruit beer. This is an Imperial beer.
Now, the regular Russian Imperial is 12.4 ABV.
Yeah.
I assume this is the same.
Russian Imperial Stout, bottle number 3.
Right here. What's that say?
12.4.
Okay.
So you drink good beer, comrade.
And this is very substantial heat in this beer, but the alcohol doesn't come through.
You're getting that?
Yeah.
I'm not.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, I think this is a great warm you up by the fireplace kind of beer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is definitely a cold weather beer. I would kind of offset if I had it in July. Cut my lawn and drink this.
This is not the beer you want in the summertime. No. I mean, you can drink it all year. People do drink stouts.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to say
all year round.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not going to say that any style is specific to weather anymore. That's already been blown away.
But this would be really a little bit off-putting in the summer. It'd be so heavy and so much.
But it's nice.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. I enjoy it, and that's the whole point, is to enjoy beer.
And this one is so different than just so many of the other beers you had. This is it's a special beer.
Yep.
And when you drink as much as we drink, you look forward to the specialness of some limited releases and new bottles.
Well, and I also like that they've balanced the bourbon barrel aging. I mean, it's not like you're drinking a bourbon beer.
Right.
We've had some that are just way over the top of the bourbon. This has got a beautiful balance to it, so you need to take advantage of it. So if you find,
and it's actually more barrel than bourbon, I think it's more oak.
You're not getting that.
I don't really get a bourbon burn out of it.
Oh, I do. I get some of the bourbon flavor, but it's so mellow, and that's what I want. But remember, here, find us in the bottle shops.
They're doing great things at Unknown. We can't say enough.
Yep.
And they're actually, I think, having their 3rd anniversary or 2nd anniversary, this weekend or soon. So we think Brad and Scott are doing great things at Unknown. Check them out when you're on Mint Street in Charlotte. So next time for the NC Beer Guys, this is Dave and Glenn reminding you to drink local.
Yep.
And keep your beer dollars in North Carolina.